A retro rap, and there she is. There's Saweazywins. How are you doing this morning?
I am tired, but good.
Well, I know you're Pacific time, and I know you're like 2 hours behind me. So, um, thank you so much for agreeing to this interview. I'm really appreciative of it, and I'm
Of course, I'm excited
appreciate
for it.
that you're here. Um, to get started here, I'm going to bring up my questions. Why don't you just give the viewers just a quick elevator pitch about who Swayze Wins is?
I am a variety streamer. We do a whole lot of different things. I do a lot of MMOs. We do Wisdom Wednesday, which Chat and I together came up with the idea, where every Wednesday I talk about a topic that should be talked about more or just things people want to talk about. I tell a personal story about that thing I've experienced, and then I bring up articles and different sources for people to go look at if they need more help with it or want to look more into it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being. I was just in your stream. What was it? Wednesday that you were doing the Myers Briggs, the personality test.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she does a lot of cool things. That was really fun. She also sometimes will do Cards Against Humanity on Thursdays,
Yeah.
which I've been a part of before too. So one thing that I appreciate about Swayze Wins, same as I appreciate any streamer, she, excuse me, she likes to include her community in different things that they do, and I think personally, I think it's way more important to focus on your community and content than it is to worry about how close you are to partner and how close you are to your average views and your total followers. I think if you have that focus on your content and your community, you're gonna get there. You need to just everything else will fall in place. So that's what I like about Swayze when she really does focus on her community a lot, and that's really awesome. To get started here, Swayze, why did you decide to become a Twitch streamer?
So I became a streamer not really for like money or anything. I enjoyed watching my friends do it. I thought it'd be really fun to see what I could do and how much fun I could have with it and build better friendships that way. Because I'm a homebody. I do not go out and make a lot of friends. The friends I have now, I was adopted into that friend group. So being online, like I've had online friends in the past, and I just thought it'd be really fun to get even more friends and really build a community that we like, even off stream we can go and talk to each other and it not just be a few times a week.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'll kind of add to that is when I started streaming, I had no idea what to expect, and I started streaming for the first probably month to zero or one or two viewers, and one of them was my best friend that got me into streaming. And it's amazing how not only how you can make friends, but it's amazing how close you can get to people on this without actually meeting them face to face. It's like I've never met you face to face, right? Like I've seen you on camera, but like I feel we're pretty good friends. Like it's just so weird
Yeah.
how it works like that. And I tell my friends or my family, I'm like, yeah, I've met this person that they're good friends of mine. Like, but you never met them face to face. Well, unless you're on Twitch, you don't understand. Like it's just so weird how it works. So that's a good answer. I like that, and that's a good reason to get into streaming, just to get on there and meet people, build a community, and see where it goes from there.
Yeah. Like
Oh, go ahead.
it's really just a awesome way to meet people.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. What do you feel is the hardest thing about being a streamer?
I think the hardest thing can definitely be watching people come and go.
Mm.
Seeing people that were super supportive in the beginning, there every stream, and then just watching them fade away and not be there. And watching viewers just disappear and not show up a bunch. To where it's like, what am I doing wrong? What can I do to bring people back? But it's like we're all people, we have lives. So that's just something that I have to keep in mind is they'll be here if they can.
Yeah, and to add to that, I think Twitch viewers are very fickle. Like they get very attached to one person, and then like next thing you know, they find something else. It's like I don't want to, like, almost like a short attention span almost, but it's like they just, I don't know. I get what you mean though, because I've had a lot of viewers in the beginning that were there, and all of a sudden they just stopped appearing, and maybe it's because they just don't do Twitch anymore. Maybe it's because they found a different streamer they like, or maybe it's just they don't have the time. So no, I get you. That's very sad too, because you feel like you've built this bond with them and you've built this friendship, and then you just think to yourself, God, what did I do wrong? Why aren't they coming anymore? So I understand you there. Other than you being a streamer, Swayze, what are 3 interesting facts about you?
3 interesting facts about me. Well, I do like to write short stories. I've been known for multiple Christmases and birthdays where I've asked for only notebooks, pens, mechanical pencils, like stuff to fuel the flame. But I'm also not very good at finishing those stories. I'll start them, but not finish them. Another interesting fact. I'm a caffeine addict.
Caffeine addict? Okay. Just coffee?
Yeah, I have coffee.
I mean, but, just coffee, or do you like...
Oh, no. Energy drinks.
Oh, okay.
Caffeine. Soda.
You just have cans of caffeine laying around? Just caffeine?
Yeah, not at home. It's mostly I drink them at work.
Oh, okay.
My shift starts at 6 a.m., so I'm like, it's too early.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
One more fact?
I laugh at everything.
You know, it's funny you say that, Swayze, because I gave you a shout out yesterday promoting this, and the clip that came up, you were just laughing. I don't know what you were laughing at. You were just laughing so. The clip was like 3 minutes long. It was just you laughing.
What was I laughing at?
I don't know what you were laughing at,
but clip it is.
It was great. I'm just sitting there. I was chuckling, laughing at your clip because you're just like, I don't know what you were laughing at, but it was funny. I always laugh at people when they laugh. That's just how
There's a lot of clips where I'm laughing, so I'm like, which one was it?
Well, I'll be playing. I'll be doing a shout out for you at the end of this, so people can see maybe it'll be that clip. I don't know. How do you keep your chat engaged while you're streaming?
I definitely try to keep conversations going, asking them how their days are and what they're up to. It kind of also depends on what we're doing. Like, it's much easier if, like, there's conversation makers in games where it's like, oh, look at this thing that is doing this. But if it's a game where it's just kind of like doing your own thing and then there's not a bunch of people chatting, I kind of have trouble sometimes talking to where it's just like, it's okay if we're chilling for a minute. Because a big thing is, I always say that I have a very chill stream, even though it's full of chaos and shenanigans. All the time.
Yeah, I think when we were doing the Myers-Briggs, that was really cool because that was really... I'll kind of... And you're being a viewer of your channel, I'll kind of go with 2 examples. So the one is obviously the doing Cards Against Humanity. Obviously, it's really easy to keep engaged. The other one, doing the Myers-Briggs, was cool. But you didn't just talk about yours, you talked about everybody's. Like, you said, oh, what's your personality? And you went in, you brought up the screen, you talked about it. And the other thing is I do notice that when I watch you just playing a game, whether it's an RPG, whatever it is, that you do make small talk. You try to make small, and sometimes making small talk can lead to other conversations. So I very rarely just see you sit there, button mashing or engage in your game without paying attention to chat. So I do notice that about you. That's really cool. You're good at doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
sometimes
absolutely.
I feel like I go long periods of time without talking, but then it's like I hyper focus on chat to where sometimes it's hard for people to scare me.
Yep.
Because as soon as I see that chat move, I'm like,
That's funny. Let's see. How do you feel you make viewers, like new viewers, or viewers in general, feel welcomed in your community? Like if you see in chat, it'll say, well, let's do this both ways. Let's say it's a regular viewer that comes in, like if I come into your chat, and if the chat says so and so is a first time viewer, how do you make them feel welcome?
I think it's usually the same with about everyone. I'm like, welcome in. How is your day? What you up to? If they're a first time viewer, probably doing an intro of here's who I am. But it's mostly just asking them how their day is, being like, welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay because you're in for some shenanigans.
I'm going to kind of throw a kind of bonus question add on to that. How important do you feel it is to acknowledge your first time viewers?
I think it's super important. If you're not engaging with them, they're going to feel like it doesn't matter that they're there. And that's in general. I have always been the type of person that's like, I want to make sure everyone is heard because I've gone into streams and been ignored, but see them talk to other viewers and I'm like, well, why should I stay if I'm not going to be acknowledged? Because I don't really care what game you're playing. I'm here for the conversations and the interactions.
Yeah, that's a great answer. And I'm, when I go into new chat communities, because I'll just do a search for like Mega Man because I'm a big Mega Man guy, and I'll just go in there and I'll just watch whatever. I'll go into a new community I've never been into before, and I'll say hi. And usually, sometimes it can be pretty easy to miss the first time someone says something because if chat, if it's going fast or whatever, and they're not. Sometimes I'll give them like at least 2 or 3 chances. I'll say something or I'll put my little emote or whatever, and if they don't acknowledge me, I just leave. I mean, I don't say anything else. I just leave. I like to be acknowledged, and I think it's very important that you do that. Excuse me. What do you feel is the hardest part when building a chat community?
I think one of the hardest things is getting known, like making sure brain. I do this a lot. I have squirrel brain. But making sure you are getting exposed and people are able to find you so that you can start to build a good chat community. I also went about it in a way of where I was a viewer for a long time and then I moved to streaming. And it wasn't like it was a secret. I was very open. I asked questions. I was asking advice. And I was just like fast tracked to affiliate. So I had a good base starting, but it was just then being entertaining enough to draw people in and kind of give them the good expectation of what they were expecting when I started.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I think it's very important that if before you start streaming, just to go onto Twitch and try to find a couple chat communities and not just go in there and chat, but just make yourself known. Just be very excited and just bring a lot of energy And next thing you know, you're starting to see some of those people in that community start coming to your community. So that's a great answer. We've got a couple people here. Devotion, thank you so much for joining, Devotion. I appreciate you coming in. I am Phantom Limb Gamer. This is a retro rep of PLG. My guest is Saweazywins. Guys, I put links there. If you'd like to give Saweazywins a follow, I encourage it. She's awesome. That's her link right there. Also, her Twitter feed right there as well. Her Twitter handle, rather. You can join her on Twitter. Christina Sensei, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Again, this is Saweazywins. This is Retro Rep PLG. What can viewers expect? You've kind of touched on this, but maybe go in a little bit more detail. What can viewers expect if they visit your chat community?
Chaos and shenanigans. Lots of laughing, because I laugh at everything. They can expect to see me get scared a lot, because people love scaring me.
It seems so odd, but I love it.
Bean Boozled, spicy and regular.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do that too. I forgot.
Yeah. You gotta love the good old spicy beans.
I haven't tried the spicy ones. So are they just normal flavor, just really spicy?
So it's jalapeno, sriracha, cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper.
Oh my god. So is it like Bean Boozled, or you just don't know which one you're gonna get?
Pretty much. I mean, it does have a spinner on the top where you can spin and pick, and then you grab that flavor.
Wow. Are they really, really spicy?
Yeah. To me, they are. There's a clip of me where I fall out of my chair and I'm lying on the floor because I had to at once.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure the clip is titled Death of Swayze.
Death of Swayze, that's funny. In your opinion, what's the most important part about being a streamer?
I think something that's really important is that we have a platform to talk about things that need to be talked about, and we have the ability to get conversations going. And that's kind of why I do Wisdom Wednesday, is because I think it's really important to not only connect more with our viewers, but also let them know we're people. We go through things too. Like when you're on social media nowadays, you see everyone's living this amazing lives, but you don't see the bad stuff because they only show the good stuff. So I think it's really important to let our viewers into the bad stuff so that they are able to connect with us more and really just relate. Because it's like, I've been through some pretty bad stuff, and I'm an open book. I will tell stories all day long. So being able to share that and then let my viewers tell their stories and get stuff off their chest is really important to me.
Yeah, one thing I do appreciate about you, Swayze, is you are an open book, and you're you're not afraid to show emotion on camera, and I think that's super cool, because I think what that shows viewers is that you're not just some random Twitch streamer that comes on, plays games, and wants people to subscribe to their channel. You're not begging for bits. You're someone that you come on, you play games, but you're a real person. Like you have emotions. You're willing to show those emotions, and I think it's really important. It's a really awesome way, in my opinion, to connect with people, and especially viewers. And I think it's such a great way to build a community, because they just feel like, oh man, this streamer is really showing a lot. I feel comfortable in here. I feel like this is someplace I can go and just kind of cut loose and be myself and not worried about being judged. And yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I cry a lot on stream. I cry a lot. As much as I laugh, I probably cry as well.
But that thing is like to a viewer that might think that's dumb or immature, whatever. I would say why? It's okay. I mean, you're here. You're a streamer. You're making yourself known. You're showing your emotions, and to me, that means it's okay. If I wanted to come in and I wanted to share a cry with you or a tear or whatever, I would feel comfortable doing that. I wouldn't, and I think, to me, that's such an important part about being a streamer is the ability to do that, because it just shows you're a real person. You're not just another streamer out there trying to hit partner. You're not just trying to build up your follower list or trying to, get your average views up there. You're a real person. So I appreciate that about you, Swayze.
Thank you.
And we kind of touched on this too, but maybe if you can throw another, maybe one or two examples. What do you feel makes you different from other streamers, other than the games that you stream?
I did kind of mention that with like the being very focused on chat, but something I've always said too is I don't really care for being partner all that much, because I like the small community where I can have real in-depth conversations with my viewers. If I have hundreds of people in there, I can't have these one-on-one conversation times with people, because then if I do that with so many viewers, it's going to be just chatting all the time. Which, I mean, I love, but not everyone does.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's a good point. And, yeah, I was going to try to add to that, but I think you hit the nail on the head. What's one or two pieces of advice you'd give to a new Twitch streamer and or a streamer pushing for affiliate?
My best pieces of advice is, before you start, or if you've already started, so if you're wanting to start, get yourself known first. Join communities, get to know people, so then when it's time for you to start, you can be like, hey, I'm thinking of becoming a streamer. People are going to be much more supportive that way, rather than you being like, coming in not really knowing the community and being like, hey, I'm a streamer, you should follow me. That's very off-putting to people. But an organic way to grow is to be like, hey, I've known you guys for a long time, I'm thinking about streaming, what do you think? Most people are going to be very supportive about that. They're going to help push you to affiliate, to get started, get your viewers, get the follows. I mean, that's at least what happened with me. It took no time at all. It was like we were ready to go like that.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more. I think before I started streaming, I was streaming to like I said, to 0 viewers, and I was going into Twitch streams, but when I started streaming, I was like, God, this sucks, man. I'm streaming to like nobody. And then that's when I really went in. And I mean, I was active before in streamers chats, but I went in there and like, you can ask Princess Za. Like, I went in Princess Za's chat and I was like typing. I was all caps all the time. I was all this energy. Like, my each chat was like 4 or 5 lines long. And I was just like, and that's how I met. That's basically through Za's community. I met Daniel Berserk. I've met Glowbush. I met Armandello. I met, like 5 or 6 people just in that channel. And then going over to Daniel Berserk's, I met people there. I got to know Spaceman Dips. He brought Pesty into the community. I mean, it's amazing. So that's, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Really just get active in people's chats and just start really just talking and making it known that you're there. Stumbled. Oh, you stumbled on my channel because of Princess Za. Well, there you go. So there's an example right there. I got a bonus question for you. Name like 3 of your favorite games that you like streaming?
Ooh. Well, my favorite game in general I can't stream right now, which makes me very upset because my capture card isn't working with my PS4.
Oh, what game is it?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh!
I haven't been able to stream it yet.
What capture card do you have?
It's a Razer. It's not working with my PS4. It's really irritating.
Is it the Razer Ripsaw?
Yeah.
Really? I have that same one. It works with mine. Is that working with yours?
No, it's not working with mine. It's really weird.
Aw, I'm sorry. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts, what else?
I do like streaming ESO. I got pulled into that one, Elder Scrolls Online.
Mm.
I got bullied into playing that one, but I do enjoy it. And then every so often, I like to play spooky games.
Spooky games?
Yeah. I don't like playing them, but I play them because other people like seeing me play them. I'd much rather watch them.
What are some of your favorite spooky games?
We've got Phasmophobia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play that one very often. I'm playing through Visage right now. That one is super scary. Got a good scare clip from that one where I actually screamed so loud my mic did not pick it up.
What's the game called?
Visage.
Massage? Like you go get a massage?
Visage.
Visage, okay.
Here, I'll type it in chat.
Is it something that you found in Visage? Is it something you found in Steam?
Yeah.
Oh. Cool. Hey AMC, welcome in. So Visage. I'm gonna look that one up. I'm looking for something new. I just got that Back for Blood. Have you played Back for Blood? Are you like into action survival horror sorta?
Not super into those. I'm more like the psychological ones.
Okay. Well, that's cool. But yeah, I want to try that Back for Blood. I want to look at that Visage now. That looks... I like creepy games, too. I tried playing Phasmophobia. I played with Saweazywins a few times. And it's scary. Oh my god. Like, I don't really get scared at games. But, like, it's very intense.
Yeah, when the ghost starts hunting, it's terrifying.
Oh my!
You're like, oh god, gotta hide.
Yes, and then even then they can find you, and it just my god, man,
those creepy hands coming up from behind.
Yes,
and it's like
exactly. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna put your info here again. Guys, again, if you guys will give her a follow, I would appreciate it. I'm sure she would appreciate it more. That is her Twitch page, and then that is her Twitter handle. At this time, does anybody have any questions for... I always have to say it this way because we kind of all know each other. Does anybody have any appropriate questions for Saweazywins? Trust me, I've had other streamers on here, and some of the questions I get, no. I want to keep this semi-professional at least. I mean, I'm not a professional podcaster by any means, but I want to keep this somewhat professional.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions, appropriate questions for Saweazywins? Appropriate crickets. JT, how you doing? JT, have you met Saweazywins yet? Have you been into her community before? If you haven't, you got to give her a follow, man. She's really cool. Come on, guys. I know we got questions. I could sit here and talk all day otherwise.
And I guess it's also what classifies appropriate.
Well, That's a good point. Like, I had Abby Jams last week, and I was really confused by this question, but Power Possum kept asking if she likes carrots and carrot cake. I'm like, but then Abby would just laugh like an embarrassment. I'm like, I missed something. And then she told me why, and I'll tell you off stream because it's not appropriate, why that was asked. And I was like, oh my god. Come on, guys. I know we got questions for her. Like, there's a few people in here. I know one question that if Miss Ted's not in here, one question she likes to ask. Let's see if I can ask this right. Well, first of all, while I think of that, Mario Kart or F-Zero?
What's the other one stand for?
F-Zero?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's maybe you haven't played it. It's a Super Nintendo like futuristic racing game with they're like futuristic cars. Maybe I guess maybe you haven't played it. Do you like Mario Kart?
I do like Mario Kart.
Do you?
Me too. I am always Yoshi.
Do you have a favorite Mario Kart game?
Not really. I have 8 right now. And my favorite road on it is oh, I can't even remember what. It's one of the Rainbow Roads.
Oh,
one of the Rainbow Roads is my favorite. Can't think of which one it's from, though.
Oh, I remember the question. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses, and why?
Ducks are mean, man. I don't know if I'd want to fight a horse-sized duck. But also, I probably wouldn't run fast enough to outrun the duck-sized horses.
And it's 100 of them. That's a swarm.
I know.
That's like trying to outrun a swarm of hornets, man.
Yeah. But I guess really, it would be like fighting an emu.
I've never fought an emu. I've never even seen an emu.
Basically, what like a horse-sized duck would look like. It would look like an emu.
Would you ever want to ride on the back of a horse-sized duck?
I would. That would be fun.
Well, here's a question: what are some of your hobbies outside of gaming? What else do you like to do?
Oh, I like to read. I do have my Hunt a Killer boxes that I'm doing on stream because I procrastinate and forget about them.
Let's back up here. What's Hunt a Killer? Because this sounds intriguing to me.
Yeah, so it's a murder mystery box subscription that's monthly. So you get a box and you're an investigator and you get one box will have a set of clues and then you have to solve part of the mystery for that box. And then when you get the next box, you have to use stuff from the past box with all of the new evidence. And you collect it, and just at the end, you are able to solve kind of what happens. I have a Blair Witch themed one for Halloween that I've been doing.
Why have I not seen this streamed by you? This would be have you done this on a stream?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
That's what I've been doing on Sundays, yeah.
Oh, so see, football Sunday for me. So I'm not even on Twitch on Sunday. So you do it on Sundays, huh?
Yeah, I borrow one of my roomies' webcams, and then I pull a table up next to my desk here. I trap myself in, and then I have face cam and then table cam.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So then you just look you look at all the evidence with the viewers, and they can kind of chime in and kind of help you.
Yeah.
Have you solved any of these yet with them?
Yeah. So we went through season 1, and we're on season 2 right now.
Wow. So when you do these, what time do you start streaming on Sunday? Well, how about this? Do you have a streaming schedule you stick with? And what would that be? Okay.
So I stream Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Weekends kind of vary just because of life. Sometimes I have family plans or friend plans that I need to be a part of, so then I may need to cancel. But Wednesdays and Thursdays, it's between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Pacific time. Saturdays and Sundays is 3 p.m.
Oh, cool. I might have to go into lurk mode tomorrow and check out this murder mystery. That sounds really fascinating. I'd like to watch. I don't know if you watch YouTube a lot, but there's a guy on there. I don't remember the name of it. I'm subscribed to his page, but I forget the name of it. But he finds like all these cases of like serial killers or like whatever, and he kind of gives his take on it, and it's really, really cool. And he goes through all the evidence, and he's got like video and everything. It's just really neat. I love watching stuff like that on YouTube, and I would just find this fascinating. How much is this subscription box, if you don't mind me asking?
About $30 a month.
$30 a month.
It's not terrible because you get a lot of stuff. I think it's worth it just because there's so much to each box. Like you're decoding codes, you're figuring out riddles, all kinds of stuff. Having to look at one piece of evidence, go, what could this possibly be for? Going back over to something else and being like, oh, that's what that's for.
That's really neat. So is it like a, they have like a solution that you can look at? Like if you can't figure it out, can you like look and say, okay, this is what happened and why?
Yeah. So actually one episode, my box was missing a couple things, so I couldn't actually fully do it. So I did have to go and kind of look to see what the answer was.
Wow.
I didn't want to wait like the extra 2 weeks to get the one missing part.
That's pretty neat. I'm gonna have to check this out. That sounds really cool. Cool. Does anybody else have any questions? I wish people would ask. I love when people ask questions because sometimes they come up with some really cool things to ask. Anybody have questions?
Tomorrow I actually won't be live though because I have a family dinner starting at 3.
Oh, okay. But you'll be back next Sunday?
Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah.
No, so
today.
I'm sorry?
Now my brain's confused. Re-ask your question.
You were saying that you won't be on live. You won't be tomorrow because you have a family dinner at 3, and I asked if you're going to be on. You'll be back next Sunday though for the murder mystery.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Twisted Fresco. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming in. Again, this is Retro Rap with PLG. My guest is Saweazywins. Twisted Fresco, if you could give her a follow. Oh, 1 second. That is her Twitch link for a follow, and you could also follow her on Twitter. It would be much appreciated. Twisted, you kind of came in towards the end here, but Twisted, if you have any questions you'd like to ask, I don't know if you've ever checked out Saweazywins, but she is a variety streamer. She's very good at attending to her chat. She tries to involve her chat in a lot of different streams. If you have any questions, Twisted Fresco, that you'd like to ask, even if it's something that we already covered, you weren't here, so pretty much anything you want to know. Raven is asking, do you do a lot of classic stuffs? Raven, are you talking about retro? Is that what you're talking about? That's an interesting way to word your question.
Like classic what?
Okay, yeah. So do you have any favorite classic games? Or retro games? I
don't stream a lot of retro games. Usually I'll do retro games if my dad's here, because dad does come cameo on stream sometimes. So those are usually days that I do my retro games.
And if I could stop you for a second there, I think it is the coolest thing in the world that you stream with your dad. I cannot think of a better way for a daughter to bond with her father than doing something like that. And I've been on Swayze's streams before where her dad would be sitting right next to her. I feel like I've gotten to know her dad. I've never even met him. I mean, and he's super laid back. He's super cool. And not only that, but even when he's not on stream with her, he'll be in the chat. And I just think it's so cool that he supports you doing this. I think that is so neat.
He loves it. Especially because it's like him and I, when I was growing up, would game together all the time. So it's just, he loves seeing that I'm getting back into it as I'm older, and just seeing how everyone supports me. And honestly, Dad's everyone's favorite character. It's like those episodes of your favorite show where you're like, you see the actors guest starring and you're like, yeah! Like, that, Dad is that in my chat.
Yeah, your dad, it's awesome. And honestly, it really adds to your stream. It really does, because it's just, again, it's that connection that you have. And it's, to me, it's all about having connections on Twitch. It's all about making those connections and just showing that you're just a real person. You're not someone on here trying to beg for money and beg for subs. You're on here, you're doing your thing. You've got a great relationship with your dad, which everybody can see when they're on stream with you, when he's on stream with you. So that's really cool. We had another question. Twisted Fresco, I'm not sure I understand. Maybe Swayze will. Your favorite game?
Maybe he meant game?
Favorite game. Okay, maybe that's it. They must have meant game. Yeah, do you have a favorite? I think you mentioned it, but I don't think Twisted was in here. So what's your favorite game?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Is it just the original?
Series.
Or like all of the Kingdom Hearts?
I just love the series. It's my favorite. One day I'll be able to stream them. So you have a Razor Ripsaw
capture card and it's not working with your PS4.
Yeah, like every time, so like it works with my Switch. I literally just take the HDMI cord that's in my Switch, plug it into the PS4, and then when I pull up my like screens for it to pop up on my monitor, it goes back to like my PC. It doesn't actually pull up the PS4.
You know what? I bet I know why. Do you adjust the resolution? You have to change the resolution on your PS4. I had to do the same thing because it wasn't working. I had to go into the settings and adjust the resolution on my PS4, and then it worked like a charm. Just something to look into. Just again, look into it, because I had the same problem. I'm like, what the hell? I can't play it, and then I did that, and it just started working. I'm like, holy shit, that was easy.
Right, because like if I plug the PS4 directly into the monitor, not through the capture card, it works.
Right. Yep. Same problem. You have to,
and then the capture card doesn't.
Yep. No. You have. Yes. You have to. Adjust the resolution on the PS4, and it'll work.
Okay. I'll definitely try that.
Twisted.
Today.
Oh, that's okay. Twisted Fresco. No, I understand. I wasn't sure, like, because a lot of times in Twitch, there's a lot of words and phrases that are actual, like, jargon to, like, Twitch that I'm still learning. So I thought Haim was maybe one of those. So, no worries. Game. So, yeah, she really likes the Kingdom Hearts games. And I got to get into those. I really, because it's funny because I'm a huge Disney fan, as you know. And I love RPGs, but I've never played Kingdom Hearts. And I don't know why.
A lot of people complain about the combat, especially in like the older ones, but it's like these games came out in the early 2000s. So it's like it's going to be a little different, and I think they aged pretty well.
Yeah,
they're still good playing them years later.
I gotta play. Can you let me? Do you get to play as Ariel in any of them?
No, but you can have her in your party.
You can or can't?
Can.
But you can't. So do you just use the main character, whatever? Like, oh, okay. So you can't use the different. Okay. Oh, that's okay.
But she'll fight alongside you.
Hey, as long as she's with me. Raven, what if someone redeems Dizzy Karaoke right now? Well, you just lost 7,000 channel points. Sorry, buddy.
I actually do have a sing redeem in my stream.
Do you really?
I do. I have sang.
So, okay, let's talk about that. What are some of your... Just give, like, maybe your top 3 channel point redemptions. Not that you think you're top 3, but that you feel are top 3. Other than, like, Stretch and Hydrate. What do you feel are, like, the top 3 that are redeemed?
Call Dad for a dad joke. I'm gonna group the beans together, and then they like to torture me and make me sing. Sometimes while I'm doing a spicy bean, which may have happened the other night.
Wait, they redeemed Spicy Bean and then made you sing?
Yeah, I did a spicy bean, and then they made me sing I Want It That Way. It did not sound the best, but it was fun. And then they redeemed another spicy bean in the middle of the song, so then it was like, as I'm singing, it was like, all right, another bean, here we go.
Oh, that's hysterical. I didn't know you had a singing redemption in yours.
I do, yeah.
Oh my god. I was watching when she made her comeback, when she got a computer, she does the Bean Boozled, and I kind of warned her, because she only charges us like 1,500 channel points for Bean Boozled. And she had it was a 2-hour stream, I think, 2 or 3 hour stream. Just take a guess. How many times do you think it was redeemed?
At least 6.
18.
Oh my god.
She had to eat 18 Bean Boozled jelly beans. Out of that 18, 4 were good ones. I guess the good thing about that is that you ate all those bad ones, right? So now at least those are gone. That
True.
was... Hey, Rose, thank you so much for coming in. Old School Plebe, hello, how are you doing? Again, this is Retro Rep at PLG. Now we're starting to get people come in here. Maybe I need to adjust the time I do this. Welcome in, everybody. Again, this is Saweazywins. She's my guest today on Retro Rep. This is her, that's her Twitch channel. Why didn't it work? Try again. There you go. That's her Twitch channel. Give her a follow. If you want to give her a follow on Twitter, go give her a follow on Twitter. If you've never checked out Saweazywins, she's awesome, guys. She really is. She's about as genuine as they come with Twitch streamers. She's just one of those that you can just tell. You go to her channel, and she's not there to make money. She's not there begging for subs. She is about as genuine as they come in as a streamer. Does anybody have that are just coming in here? Does anybody have any questions? I know Rose, you just came in here, Old School. How you doing, Old School? Some of the things we talked about already, guys. She's a real big Kingdom Hearts fan. It's a series in general. She loves the game. She shows her emotion. She's very emotional on stream. She's not afraid to cry. She's not afraid to laugh. Again, about as genuine as they come.
I cried about fudge the other day.
You cried about what?
Fudge.
You cried about fudge?
Yeah.
What?
Well, fudge started me crying because it led to me realizing something about Mom.
Oh.
So then it was like, I'm crying because we were talking about fudge. Damn it.
No, it's weird, man, because when you think of loved ones, like, my dad passed away in 2007, and 21 years ago now, and I still think, like, every time I think of, I don't know, sitting on a boat, fishing, just something like that, I'll tear, it's just a quick tear, done, whatever, but, or I'll just think of him eating a tomato, because he loved tomatoes. And it's just weird. Like you said, fudge, right? Like, I thought of a tomato, somebody eating a tomato, and right there, it just got me. It just pulled on my heart. Devotion's asking, when is she going to stream Kingdom Hearts? Well, I think the answer to that is going to be when she can get her capture card to work.
Yeah, which I'm gonna.
Yeah, check your resolution. Go on there, and you have to adjust your once and I think because right now I adjusted my resolution, and I don't have to do it every time I switch back and forth. I did it once, and now I can right now I can go from my Switch into my PS4 to work just fine. So go in there and check it, because I bet you, I'm willing to bet you, all of my infinite channel points it'll work.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to have to buy a new capture card, because they're expensive.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. And it's like, once you get your PS4, that's like a whole new library of games you can play.
Yeah, I have so many games on my PS4.
But yeah.
But I can't play any of them right now.
I know, right? Raven is asking, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, or 3?
I have to say 3 is my favorite right now. It made me ugly cry.
Wow.
When I played it. Yeah, I ugly cried.
Is that sad of a game, huh?
I mean,
or is it just really bad?
Sweet. It's sweet.
It's sweet.
Gotcha. Some of the cutscenes, it's like, oh, my heart.
Twisted Fresco's asking, when are you going to attempt a deathless Kingdom Hearts run?
Well, I die so much in those games. I would fail.
So not anytime soon, in other words.
Yeah.
Hey, Cinestubborn, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Raven, have you tried the DS Kingdom Hearts?
I actually have it. I have not played it yet.
Devotion, can we get an example of ugly cry?
You've seen my ugly cry, Devo.
Oh, Devotion's part of your community. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. He came in here with one of my emotes.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed that.
Which I got bullied. I got bullied into making new emotes by chat.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, I have 2 new emotes, and they're all of my face.
So you let your chat push you around?
Let me just pop these in here.
Oh, God.
So one of the faces is... And then the other one is... Because it's my thinking face. And what was it? Thursday. Thursday night. I was making that face, and it's like my thinking face. I make that face all the time. But for some reason, they actually noticed it, and they were like, why does your face look like that? You look like a butthole.
Wow.
So that it was like, okay, now I have to really watch when I make this face.
That's funny. Devotion says they didn't bully you; they bullied Tweet.
Well, yeah. we bullying Tweet is what we do with love. We bully with love. That's the type of friends we are.
Let's see here. Rose is asking, have you played Birth by Sleep Kingdom Hearts?
Oh yeah, my sweet baby Ven.
I've never heard of that. Is that a is that PS4 or?
So, Birth by Sleep came out on PSP.
Wow, PSP. Okay.
Yeah, but there's a big bundle of most of the games that is out on PS4. What I recommend is not playing the games in a row, going like straight from one kingdom, like array, like 1, 2, or 3, into Birth by Sleep, because the controls are very different.
Oh. I'm going to have to get Kingdom Hearts. They just released one not that long ago for the PS4, didn't they? The Kingdom Hearts? Wasn't it a newer one?
Melody of Memory.
Is that good?
Yeah, I like it. If you like rhythm games, you'll enjoy it. I love that game because I really enjoy rhythm games.
Okay. I'm going to have to try a Kingdom Hearts game because, like I said, I'm a huge Disney nut. And I love RPGs. I don't know why I haven't played it. It seems like it'd be something I love.
Yeah. What I like about Melody of Memory too is that if you haven't played any of the games and you play it, it basically gives a synopsis of every game's storyline.
Oh, cool. So it fills you in, kind of like what's happened in the series.
Yes.
Oh, Twisted Fresco saying it's called The Story So Far. That's what has most of the games. Oh, okay. Maybe that. Okay. So I know they did one that had like all of them or something. Just happened here. Chat was cleared by moderator. What did you do, Old School? Old School cleared a chat.
He's clicking buttons. That's what's happening.
This is what happens when I make Old School a mod. Oh, hey, Power Possum, how you doing, buddy? Anyways, yeah, they released one Kingdom Hearts that had like the first 3 in it, but then they released another one after that. But I really got to get into them because I feel like that would be something that my viewers would like to watch. Like a lot of times, personally, I don't know how you go about it, but sometimes I'll play games that I don't even know if I'll like just because I know my viewers will like it. I like to appease my viewers. They're taking time to watch me. The least I can do is do something that they're gonna like, even if it's doing the PLG dance. Have you seen the PLG dance?
I don't think I have.
You're gonna have to tune into a stream sometime. I've got a channel point redemption as the PLG dance, and I stand up and I take off my leg and I dance.
Oh my god. I need to see this.
I go to my big my retro wrap camera where it's just me, so it's a bigger camera, and I cut some rug, man. On one leg.
Love it.
It's pretty outstanding. Awesome is here, now we can party. The PLG dance isn't on the redemption list. Oh, I took it off right now because I know people like to redeem things when I'm in the middle of stuff like this. But when I'm streaming,
I would be fine with it.
Of course. No, I put on some like random dance music. Of course, I don't want to get hit by Twitch, their copyright thing. So I just find some random, or also do the music from. I don't know. Do you ever play Jackbox party games?
I've played it. I don't have it.
Okay, so they do a rap battle. There's a rap battle one, and they got like just random like generic dance music, and so sometimes I'll just do it to that. Yeah, it's in my clips too. You could actually, if you checked out my VODs or my clips, it's in there somewhere.
I'll go find it.
You gotta well, you stream on Wednesdays. Never mind. I was gonna say you should come in and do a community night, but you stream. Sometimes I like to randomly just do Jackbox, even on off nights and not community nights. It's really fun. We have a lot of fun with Jackbox. It's really cool. The Vice City rap, it's a rap battle. It's really, really cool. Good episode. Well, thank you, Old School. I appreciate that. Anybody else, people that are just coming in here, do you have any questions for Saweazywins? We did the interview, but if you weren't in here before, you guys ask whatever you want, even if it was already covered. Well, you should be sorry, Old School. Next time you do it, I'm just kidding. Anybody have any questions for Saweazywins? I'm going to put your information here again. And Swayze, if you could... Oh, are we going to dual Western-style PLG? Not right now. Maybe later. Actually, after this, I have to get ready for work. Swayze, if you could just let people know again when you stream. Actually, if you could just type it in so people know when you stream. If you guys want to check out Saweazywins, she's going to type in her schedule here. And even if you miss the chat, at least it'll be in the highlights, so you'll be able to see it there. Drinking and driving on video game, still a DUI. I don't know. That really doesn't have anything to do with Swayze, but I don't know if it does or not. Actually, if you type it in Swayze, I will. I'll copy and paste it. At least then I have it, so viewers will know.
And today I'm actually doing a collab with Tweet My Hashtag.
Old school. I got some questions, but they're kind of... I told you! That's why I said appropriate questions, Swayze. I got some questions, but they are kind of inappropriate, so I'm holding ground.
I mean, I guess it would depend on what kind of inappropriate they are.
Okay, let me ask you this, Old school. Are they anything sexual? Because if I know you or Pesty, you... Nothing... Because we don't... Anything like that is off limits, obviously. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we play Cards Against Humanity. One of my most popular clips right now is from that game.
Oh, really?
And we call it my I'm Coming clip.
Oh! How appropriate would it be when I do a shout out here that it's that clip that plays?
I don't think that one's played yet, thank goodness.
You don't know, though. I might have an in with your community.
But I can go find it.
You can. You can. If you really want to.
I mean, it's a funny clip. I don't mind that people.
Well, go ahead. I mean, this is meant for you. So if this is something, if you want to play it, go feel free.
Like, I have no filter, really.
Was that? Oh, here we go. Let's play it. Oh, I don't know if it'll. Hold on. It's gonna go to a separate screen here. They'll be able to hear it though. Well, actually, they can click on it, I suppose.
I'm reading one of the black cards, mind you. Yeah, that's so hot. I'm so close. Talk about blank again. Oh, I'm coming! Yeah, that's so hot. I'm so close. Talk about blank again. Oh, I'm coming!
That's fantastic.
I went for it. I was like, all right, I gotta read this. We gotta make it entertaining. Let's go.
Oh my god. Twisted Fresco, I'm sold on her. Oh, that's funny. Don't be. Whoa, what are we doing
please
here?
Backseat me. Please backseat me, please.
This is a Swayze interview. This isn't a... Come on, guys. That's not... I don't want to be giving shout-outs to other streamers while we're interviewing Swayze.
And before and after that clip, there was probably 10 minutes where I was just laughing. Like, because I started to read that card, went, wait a minute, what the hell am I reading? And laughed for 5 minutes because I couldn't even finish reading it.
Oh my god, that's funny. And then you just like...
And then I laughed for about 5 minutes afterwards.
And then you're just like, okay, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go all in.
Yep. And then I read every card like that.
So guys, if you're looking for other reasons to join her community, Thursday nights, she's looking for people to join. You could have like up to 10 or 15 people play, right? Like you can have a lot of people.
Yeah, you can have, it's up to 10 really, because the game says if you have more than that, it can get kind of bogged.
Okay, so still up to 10 people. That's a lot of people. So that's another reason you guys can go join is to do some Cards Against Humanity. All right, well, I'm going to give you a shout out here so people can check out a clip. If it's a short clip, I'm going to play another one. I wish Twitch Guru was more consistent in the clips that they play, but it could be a 10-second clip, it could be a 1 minute clip. So let's give you a shout out.
Mine are pretty long.
Here we go.
Bestie!
Whoops, I just did shout out. Duh. There we go.
Man, stop deep throating our mates.
This one!
I think this is the one I came across.
from a Twitch stream to
Wow.
What I wanted clipped.
What's that?
I don't even remember what I wanted clipped.
You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's do one more. That was fantastic.
That night, I had so many clips because that was my accidental 11 and a half hour stream. That's the same night.
5 hype train. What the heck? Appreciate you guys so much. I can't. And my pillars are still going. I just spit all over myself. Oh my god, you guys. I can't. D! I don't even know how to react. Oh my goodness, you guys.
And
Thank you so much. Oh. Forever. Thank you so much. I just I can't. I am fully broken.
That was fantastic, Swayze. See, that's what I mean. Like, you're so genuine. Like, you were so, like, you're just so grateful. And I love that about you. I love that you show that emotion. I think it's so important to do.
That night was insane.
Was that one of your first affiliate streams?
I think so. I did an accidental 11 and a half hour stream because I was very, very drunk. That was the night I did my Brooklyn accent.
That was the night you did your Brooklyn accent. So I was watching her stream one night, guys, and she had, a little bit of drink. And she started talking with a Brooklyn accent. It was so random. It was like she's talking with a Brooklyn accent. Old School's asking, do you like pepperoni pizza or cheese pizza?
I'm more of a cheese pizza fan, but really I like Hawaiian. I'm a ham and pineapple person.
Do you have jalapenos on it?
No, I usually put banana peppers.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you got the spicy sweet.
Yeah.
Banana peppers aren't quite as spicy.
Yeah, they're not really super spicy, but they do give a little bit of a crunch and just that little bit of like a vinegary bite to it.
I love jalapenos. I would put, if it wasn't so weird, I would have jalapenos in my cereal. I love jalapenos. All right, guys. Well, I guess thank you so much for joining me, Swayze. I really appreciate it. This was a really fun interview. I know you're 2 hours behind me, and you had to get up early for this, and I just want you to let you know I really appreciate you doing that. So thank you so much for joining. Do you have any final parting words you'd like to say? Anything you'd like the viewers to know, or anything at all?
Thank you for those that followed. I hope you enjoy the next time you stop by, because it will probably be chaos and shenanigans.
Well, thank you, Swayze. And as always, I'll be tuning in. Wednesday nights, guys, she has Wisdom Wednesday. It's really, really cool. It's just you get a lot of her streams. I don't know if it's every Thursday, but Thursdays she'll do like community night, like Cards Against Humanity. And hopefully...
Thursdays, if I don't have very many people there to play, I'll pull up a different game. Sometimes we do Destiny 2. We haven't done Among Us in a while, but sometimes we'll do that. Or I may just decide to do a just chatting stream, or I'll pull up like a spooky game or some other type of game.
That's awesome. Again, let me give you let me put your links here again. Guys, that is her Twitch, and this is her Twitter.